we didn't run as good as we wanted to today, but we got the job done somehow, and those guys did a great job getting that car on the left lane here. That was awesome.
The last couple of races, you've been kind of shaking your head about your car through qualifying and even through race day. But today was a pretty solid job. It wasn't perfect, but it was solid.
Yeah, it was good enough. And I don't know if I was shaking my head at the car. It was more myself. I made a lot of mistakes. And today we came through, so it was great. It feels good to do good here in Seattle because every time I've been here in the past, it really kind of stunk up the joint. So it feels great to win.
It's been a while. Don't wait till we'll come back to again, huh?
Absolutely not.
Here's Jason Lyon, folks, and he is your pro-stock champion.
Well, lately not very many, but we were today, so I guess that's all that matters. It feels great to win, especially here in Seattle, because I've been out here before, I don't know how many times, but I've even been out here with my stalker and just never had any success whatsoever. So it feels really good to win here, and it feels even better to drive good. So it's a good day for all of us. This car, that's for sure, and we had a lot of issues, and we tested some parts along the way, which was kind of cool, but you don't want to be testing at national events, that's for sure. But it all worked out good, and the guys did a great job, especially getting down the left lane. It was a little bit tricky, and they did a great job.
This is also Jason's second win of the season and the 15th of your career.
Very good.
Jason, I just talked to Kurt, who felt like he might have had the best car around, but you're the guy that gets the whole shot. Yep. It's just pro stock just never ends that way.
Never ends. You know, he beat us last week, same deal. So I thought we had a better car than he did last week, and we didn't get it done. So.
Well, rookie question coming up against Alan Johnson. He's been running pretty well lately.
He's been running really well, and really, I was very nervous about it. I was just telling Jeff that I felt like we had a chance because I asked Greg before the final, you know, can we get down to the left lane? Do we have a chance to beat him? And he's like, ooh, I don't know. So and whenever he says that, that means we can, but that means you better be 20 or better. So and we were, fortunately, and he was a little bit tardy, so it worked out good. I looked over in high gear and I didn't see that Dodge over there. I was smiling. So
Tardy.
He was tardy.
Yeah, I know.
A little bit tardy. Yeah, he was like Jason Lyon, Warren Johnson style tardy. So he was a little bit late, and that's kind of uncharacteristic of him. And although he struggled a little bit this year, but we all go through it. So.
You know, when Greg turns into your crew chief, because he's out on Sunday, I think also again an indication of how deep and ridiculous this class gets.
Yeah,
you know, I mean,
absolutely.
It's pretty rare to see Greg with nothing to do Sunday afternoon.
You know, and certainly, I mean, I want him to win every race, but if he can't, then it's fun for me to win, obviously. And when he goes out early, my day gets better for sure. He definitely helps. He definitely helps out. You know, same deal in Vegas. And the right lane in Vegas was tricky, and I remember asking him, you know, can we get down the right lane? I think it was against Kurt also, and he's like, I don't know. So, but both times worked out good.
Jason, when you have a day like Friday where the track is super fast, and you know, I'm not sure what happened to you yesterday because I wasn't here, but then to come back and win, I mean, is this like the perfect storm? It doesn't get much better.
I think anytime you win, it's perfect. No matter how, you know, looking back on it, we definitely didn't have the best car. We didn't run as good as we wanted to, that's for sure. And we ended up swapping motors a couple times and doing some kind of crazy stuff that we normally don't do.
Even on Friday when you ran you ran 210.
Friday we didn't. We kept that engine there until we ran the same engine until this morning. We felt like we were having trouble getting hold of the racetrack, so we wanted to change engines that a little bit different power curve for the engine, so we swapped, and it was kind of a gamble, but fortunately it worked out.
So all the crazy stuff happened this morning?
Yeah, it was a busy day today. We were really busy.
I think you pulled the first lane swap too. Anything going behind that thinking?
I don't know. You'd have to ask the crew chiefs that. There was no doubt in their mind which was the best lane, and they were right.
Okay.
So is it uncommon to run an engine all week and then change it on the day of the race?
I don't think that's too common. Not for us anyway. So normally we would not do that. So, one of those things.
That seemed very diplomatic, didn't it?
Jason, countdown-wise, you guys are in great shape, obviously, but is this a momentum situation where you can go into Sonoma next week and just perfect things by the time Indy rolls around?
Absolutely. I think I told you a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I wanted to win at two places here in Seattle and Brainerd.
So. Yeah, I remember well.
Yeah, so I think it's a huge confidence boost for me, especially we didn't really back into it. You know, we drove pretty good, as I can drive, that's for sure. So That makes it, it definitely boosts your confidence for sure.
Why was it fun to win in Seattle?
Why? Because I've never done very good out here. I just always done really lousy. And
Won qualifier on that.
yeah, and lost first round. Set low ET and red lighted first round to Max Naylor. He made it about 3 feet.
So it's kind of personal. It was personally important for you to do well.
Yeah. You know, I think looking back on the years, I want to do good at the tracks that I haven't done good at in the past, and try to keep doing good at the tracks we have done good at. So
Not even with
easier said than done.
Not even with the stalker, huh? Nothing out here.
I got crushed first round. So I don't remember by who, but it wasn't pretty. I know it was a long drive back to Minnesota from Seattle.